I'm Solaj Alfred. Welcome to the Hts Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre has called on the Royal St. Lucia Police Force to do more in the short term to curb the sharp rise in crime. Prime Minister Pierre pledged to continue to assist the police to be more effective in its effort to prevent and solve crime. So, we ask, do you think a greater police presence in the communities will result in a reduction in the crime rate? We took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
I do believe that more police presence will help in reducing crime. The police officers, the bicycle officers, they have increased them, and this is good. But in the evening times, we need to see more police officers. We need to see more community policing so that persons can trust the police a little more in order to help them solve the crime situation.
Yes, they should bring more police because the bicycle riders, the police officers that have the bicycle, I think they should put more of them because I appreciate what the government do for us. Putting the bicycle riders, officers all around in Viewfort so it can lower the crime down a little bit.
I think it would, especially during the evening time, maybe around from 6 o'clock to maybe about 12, 1 o'clock in the evening. That would be because I think during the day, everybody is on the business, they go up and down, so not too much of the crime. But during the evening time, I think this is the time that we need the police presence.
Because they will have to patrol both day and night on the street. Because if you don't do that, crime will not be slackened, it will be continue doing. But since you have the police, they will respect that.
Yes, it's helping in the community. Just example like the police, bicycle police patrol, it's helping crime solving, not having gunshot, not having nothing happening around because they have more police presence around. So we need more of them to assist the community.
Is what I think should be done. Government should try to have more technical programs in school where young boys, especially the young boys, they would now be engaging themselves in doing technical subjects like joinery, carpentry, mechanics, and that at a young age. So upon leaving school, they would have something, a skill to turn back to. It's not all young men are academically inclined. I think young men needs to be skilled workers as well. And unless we put social programs, we bring back the community clubs, the cultural clubs, get them engaged, the police cannot do nothing. The police are limited, both in resources, expertise, and everything else. They are limited. So it makes no point putting all the burden on the police officers when government should find new initiatives, new ways to deal with the problems of crime in St. Lucia. And one of the ways in dealing with more crimes is to remove the academics, the full academical education in schools, and to bring in technical subjects where young men will be engaged into technical and skills subjects and conflict resolutions in schools.
Well, actually, I do believe because what I'm seeing is the ghetto youths now, they're retaliating against police. But then I believe then the only way the changes can come along is by teaching in the educational constitution, schools, whatever. Yeah, and I believe that they should have a committee or some sort of activities after school to keep the children occupied, that they won't be indulging into criminal activities. And I also believe that the music that is being promoted in St. Lucia has a lot to do with the rising of crime in the country.
Yes, I believe more police presence will help in reducing the crime in the country, and I think they should be patrolling both the night and day.
Thanks for those responses. Now to our new discussion. The government of St. Lucia has outlined a reduction in serious and violent crime as a major priority for 2022, promising to provide additional support to the police and calling on civil society to do its part in making St. Lucia safer. But the government fell short of announcing plans to introduce new legislative measures, one of the key tools at the disposal to address the crime situation. So, we ask, do you support the introduction of new or amended legislation to stiffen penalties for gun-related offences? Remember, our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and a new discussion.